audio champions. Today we're checking out a brand new, just on the market, power acoustic amplifier. This is the Saber series SB1-7500D. Right off the bat, very cool design amplifier. I hope it does well. This thing, it's hard to tell from the video, but in person it looks very nice. I'm digging all the venting on top, and you can kind of see the guts through the top. Really cool looking amp. Got some graphics on the side. It says Saber series. The back has no access, so they basically switched the board upside down, and we'll get to that later, but you just take these 4 screws off and you can get to the guts from the top. So that's kind of cool. If you wanted to show the guts off, you just mount it normally and take the panel off, or if you need to check something. So I really like that. They give you a plastic standard bass knob. What's interesting is it has the RJ11 on the end, and on the amp they went to the 3.5 jack. So the bass cable is RJ11 to 3.5. So that's kind of interesting. And on this side we have 2 inputs, bridge outputs, gain, subsonic, low pass, and bass boost. And on this side we have huge 8-gauge power inputs. That's not huge, but you get my point. 8-gauge speaker outputs and 8-gauge power inputs and a power on light. That's all we get on that side. I will say I noticed something suspicious. So the manual says 7500 max and 2500 at 1 ohm. Yet on the box it says 1700 at 1 ohm. So guys at Power Acoustic, a couple typos here. Is it 1700 times 1? Or is it 2500 times 1? Or is it 7500 max? We will know shortly. But just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. So very cool amplifier. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to do 1700 or 2500 at 1 ohm, but we'll see when we get to the testing here. We'll also at the end take the cover off, which is on the front, which is freaking cool, and I'll show you guys what's inside. But let's go ahead and get started with the test. Okay, and one quick note, if any of you guys buy this amp, these inputs are really small. None of my other 8-gauge adapters would even fit, but these audio pipe adapters just fit. So if you guys buy this amp, pick up some of these audio pipe 4-gauge to 8-gauge reducers, because this amp needs more than 8-gauge, I'm sure. So you're going to be running 4-gauge, I'm sure. So these are the only ones that are going to fit good. So I'll put a link in the description. Just wanted to let you guys know, save you the hassle if you buy this amp. Alright, here we go, 4 ohm test. We're going to go by what the box says because that seems to be closest. So we're looking for 700 watts at 4 ohms. Okay, we're not going to get it. 480 watts. It's pretty far off from the 700 on the box, but alright. Well, I'll give you guys the certified, uncertified, and all the results at the end on a chart, but let's go ahead and try dynamic at 4 ohm. Alright, dynamic burst. 4 ohm. See if we can hit that 7 dynamically. Nope. But But we got 520 dynamic at 4 ohm. Alright, let's go on to the 2 ohm test. Alright, 2 ohm test. We're looking for 1100 as far as the box says. 4 ohm test didn't go that great. Let's see if we can kick it up into gear on the 2 ohm test. 1100 watts is what the box says. Alright. Didn't make it at 2 ohm either. 795 uncertified at 2 ohm. Let's do dynamic real quick. Alright. 2 ohm dynamic. We're looking for 1100 watts. $900, I mean not 1100, but what? A little bit better. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get ready for that 1 ohm test. Alright guys, here we go, 1 ohm test. Can we do 1700 like the box says? It's not looking like it's going to do 2500 like the manual says, but we'll see. Alright, nope, it ain't gonna do it. So this is uncertified, 1215 watts at 1 ohm. Alright, let's try dynamic. Dynamic burst, 1 ohm. Can it hit 17? A little bit closer, but looks like 1425. You know, it's not a bad value. These are 150 bucks. I just don't know why these companies just don't start putting the real numbers on there, because 1425 is not bad for 150 bucks. So, and Power Acoustic amps, they fudge their numbers, but their amps are pretty solid. So I think they would sell a lot more and do a lot better if they just put the honest numbers on there, because it's not bad for what you're getting for $150, and it's a really cool looking amp, and the quality's good. Alright, well, let's get the back off this thing and see what's inside. Alright, so I just took these 4 screws off. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look at that. That's pretty freaking cool.
Oh my God!
Wish more amps did that. Rotate the board 380 and build them like this. Looks very clean, very nice inside. Despite what some people say, Power Acoustic amps, even though the numbers might not be very accurate, the amps are pretty solid and pretty tough. And this one looks really nice, just as I figured. So like if you guys wanted to mount this like this and just cut a piece of plexi, that'd be cool. You don't have to invert it. You can just leave it like that. But I do like that they added so much cooling on here. So not only do you get the heat sink, you got all this airflow, which is very nice. Very cool amplifier. Very clean, very tidy. And here are the testing results for uncertified up to clipping, certified stopping at 1% THD, and dynamic burst. Well, that concludes this video. Decent little amplifier. I'll put a link below if you guys want to purchase it. I think it's a cool little amp, and it's a decent value for 150 bucks for the power you're getting and the build quality. I'll put a link too for those terminals on the end, because even though these are 8 gauge, they're a little smaller. So I tried 6 sets, and those audio pipe ones were the only ones that would fit in there. But good little amplifier. I just wish they would write the real numbers on there. I think they would sell more, because it's a good value at what it puts out. It's not mind-blowing, but it's a good value. You know, 150 bucks for, you know, 1400 watts of good quality. So alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time. Please be advised, no amplifiers were harmed during the making of this video.